Guys, here's 5 tips to help you to have more energy, especially being a new dad. Now, look, I'm gonna tell you the truth because I'm a 6-month-old dad. Yes, I've got a 6-month-old girl, and I believe I have a unique perspective on this because, look, all the dads I normally talk to, they either have 5, 10-year-olds, 15-year-olds, 20-year-old kids, and they kind of just like, they kind of lose that rawness of what it feels like to be a new dad. And if you're a new dad, and this is for new dads, you're probably overwhelmed, you probably experience, especially if it's your first kid, right? Because I experienced having my first kid 6 months ago, okay? You're dealing with shock because, number one, you're probably waking up every couple of hours helping your missus, the baby's crying, or you're trying to help the baby, your missus to feed, especially if she's bottle feeding. And plus there's all this emotional turmoil, these feelings that you probably never experienced before. And I understand it because, you know, 6 months into the first couple of months, meaning the first 8 weeks, was canny. Okay, I'm from Newcastle in UK, so canny is meaning very, you know, it was just overwhelming. It just hit me, and I was like, oh my word. And I found myself in some dark places, and basically one of the main things was just lack of energy, right? Lack of energy. And then I figured out how best to manage that. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips. Number 1, okay? I know it's dead cliche, but you got to make sure that you drink loads of water. I found out I was drinking more coffee than water, especially when I was having a kid. Now, look, you do need your stimulants. Yeah, I'm just being honest with you. You're waking up every couple of hours, and you probably never experienced that unless you're an SAS soldier and you're like you had tours in Iraq and all that stuff. But or you Bear Grylls. But you need water, loads of water. Just hydrate yourself, okay? Number 2, I realize you need to eat well. I know it's very difficult. You'd rather go for the sweet stuff. You're exhausted, and when you're exhausted, your willpower's down. Just do your best. Go for the fresh stuff. Get your mum and dad, get anyone to help you to cook just good real foods, non-microwave stuff, none of this processed stuff. Because what will happen is if you eat crap, eat shit, right, you gotta feel even more tired, right? Trust me, I've done it. I was eating, like, I think first couple of months, and you gotta realize I'm a fit dude. I was craving crisps. I was eating like 12 packets of crisps in like 2 days. Big crisps, okay? Number 3, okay? Try to get some help, especially if you and your wife ain't getting much sleep, or your partner. Try to get your mum, your dad, your friends, just to maybe look after your baby for a few hours, and you and your missus kip. You need that kip. Number 4, you got to really learn how to basically, you got to learn how to use your body more energetically. So meaning you need to move. I know the last thing you want to do, especially when you're exhausted, is just sleep, but at least walk for 30 minutes outside the house. You need to get some fresh air. I know it's dead tempting the first couple of months to just sit in your house and looking at the baby, but don't do it, right? I have a friend that did that. He sat in his house for 6 months, right, and he became clinically depressed. Don't do that. You need some air. Just breathe the good air. Now, number 5, right, guys, okay, try to arrange a pattern with your missus. This really helped me and my missus. We realized my missus took basically the night shift to I took the night shift. So basically I looked after the baby from like 10 onwards, okay? To basically 5, 6 in the morning, and then my missus woke up around 5, 6 in the morning, and then she took after the baby. Well, she looked after the baby then, and I slept for like 5 hours until I woke up, okay? So the first couple months, it's really hard, I understand, but dudes, it does get better. Right now, 6 months down the line, my baby slept for, 9 hours last night. Yes, there was a few little cries in the middle of the night, but it's not as hard as the first 8 weeks, okay? At least from my experiences, at least from quite a lot of other guys that's been on the forum and stuff, okay? So I love to hear what you're struggling with right now, and hopefully this video has helped you. Comment below, tell me if what are you struggling with right now, and hopefully I could get back to you and I'll try to do my best, even if it's just for, like, you know, even if you just want to vent out, just vent out in the bottom, okay, because that will help you guys, okay, especially if you're new dads. Okay, Mal Andre out. See you next one. Bye.